Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchdown. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On play action, Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from an even 50 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. We'll go play action with Love. Again, working deep down.
Come on! I was tracking him the whole time!
Dive into the end zone.
Oh, my gosh.
Touchdown,
how did I not at least get a hand on that ball?
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. First carry.
Come on. Why aren't we blocking?
And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
Hold on to the football!
Incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
You gotta be kidding me.
Quickly, he'll pick up about 3.
Should have been a loss.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Love. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Love. He'll try to run for it. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Packers. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-3 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Love.
My gosh, why is there a linebacker on?
Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his third touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Packers move out in front, 13-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He's going to run it, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff.
Bad throw. Where are you throwing the ball? Come on. He is so bad.
A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Throw the ball!
Before it can start, he's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Jacobs.
My gosh, this is just embarrassing.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Goff.
Where is that ball from?
Jair Alexander picks it off.
Why is that ball from?
But gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
Gosh.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball out to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10.
What are you talking about? This is unbelievable. How these guys come out of nowhere and make plays.
And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Point after coming up here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs.
I DM is the mic and they don't do anything about it. They didn't even block him.
Gain of a yard. Edger and Cooper. They're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the...
And he will go all the way. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown, Detroit. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they will finally run him down.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Jacobs. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. They'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Man covers. Apparently we don't know what that means.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs.
Make a tackle, 97. You're not even attempting.
Pretty much just more of the same.
Oh my gosh.
Back in the 1st half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision.
Unbelievable. Set him up to be right there, and then he leaves to not make a tackle.
2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers stretch things out even further.
This game is so ridiculously
Both teams
frustrating.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here.
What are you doing? Why are you not blocking the linebacker?
Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Goff to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st down, it's Goff. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now a pitch to Montgomery. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long... No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. They'll go for it.
Where are you throwing the football?
Be incomplete. They roll the dice.
The number of times that the throws are just so far off is just, for a 97 quarterback.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Alien axolotl. Arguably the coolest of all of our axolotl slimes. Comment down below if you agree with that, because I think you probably do. What you probably don't know is that the axolotl in here, who happens to be green because he's an alien, is named Pickle. That is his official Peach Baby's name. So if you didn't know that, now you do. And if you have one of those, go say hi to Pickle, because you might have one in your house. Next up, we have Honeydew with Squish. Now, if you
they'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Breathing room up past the 15. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To throw is Goff. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th, and now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over.
And he will get into the end zone. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Goff. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this position.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Mixon on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Willis. This one up top for Dobbs. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing here is Goff. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A second down throw for Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Lions call their first timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll run with Gibbs. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will get just a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Throwing, Willis. Downfield, he's got his receiver Wicks. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.